and welcome back. This is going to be another kind of discussion video and thoughts on Dibba-Dibba-Dim. Now, I kind of always thought these are a little bit negative. I don't really mean them to be negative, but my thoughts always seem to be negative against the thing. So it's tricky, but I really like to know your thoughts on these particular subjects. Like, I recently did one about cinema and trailers and, all sorts of stuff, but this one is going to be about pre-orders and, specifically online pre-orders, okay? And the question I want to ask you is, do you pre-order things online? Probably more talking about movies here. So as you guys know, I go Monday movie hunting, so I pick up the new releases and I head out and pick them up there and then on the day. And that kind of always works out for me well, unless they obviously don't have it and there's some problems. Then sometimes I have to go back and order it online. But yeah, I rarely ever really pre-order things. And I have pre-ordered a couple of things in the past, either because, I think it's just because they came with special things if I ordered them online. And Amazon, well, okay, here's the first point that I'll get out of the way. If you have Amazon Prime, I'm pretty sure they guarantee you it to be there on the day. Amazon Prime's pretty good. I've had a trial of it. I don't have Amazon Prime, but for this whole list of other reasons that I won't go into in this video, I probably one day will cave and get it, but it's just not something that, this is whole big reasons why I haven't got Amazon Prime, but I know a lot of people like Amazon Prime and use Amazon Prime, and they've now got Amazon Prime Video and you can watch movies on there and stuff. It's great, and that's really good. But anyways, these reasons. So if you have Amazon Prime, I'm pretty sure that you do get it on the day, but if you don't have Amazon Prime, it says cannot guarantee for release date, which is fine, and they say that and they tell you that, they're very honest. So you pre-order something, and I got it I think a week. It was supposed to come out on Monday like a Blu-ray does, and it came the exact Monday after. And as that happened as well, when I ordered something that wasn't in the shops on Monday, I ordered it on the Monday, it comes the exact Monday after. So it takes a week to come, which is kind of disappointing, but it tells you, it just says blah blah blah, it's not going to come. So you're like, oh, it's not going to come. So, you kind of just expect that. But I'm wondering whether, maybe if you pre-order things from Zavvi, I think they are supposed to come on the day. I might be wrong. Like I said, I don't really pre-order things. And, maybe in America, if you order things from Target or Walmart, they can say, this, you pre-order it, it'll come on the day, and it's all great, right? Because that's kind of what you want. If you pre-order something, and you're pre-ordering it because you're excited about it, right? Or maybe you're pre-ordering a book, too. You're excited about it, and you want it on the day. That's why you're pre-ordering it, really. And if it doesn't come on the day, it's a little bit disappointing. Anyway, so basically what happened with me is, I never, like I say, don't pre-order things. But I wanted to pick up Yoshi's Woolly World for the Wii U. I've been having lots of problems with the Wii U lately. Well, not necessarily big problems, but just little problems with the games releases and stuff. And I wanted the one that came with the Yoshi amiibo. So the game and the Yoshi amiibo, I think everywhere it was £50, which obviously isn't, not super cheap. So I was like, right, okay, but I really want that. I'm gonna buy it. So I planned to go out on the day and pick it up. Then the man told me in the shop, right, okay, you can't do that actually, because that's going to be probably quite limited. So I'd pre-order it. So it was in the game shop. It's just called Game. So I said to him, oh, okay, that's great. If I pre-order it, will it come on the day? He says, yeah, pre-orders arrive on the day, and you just pay, and it's pre-order price guarantee, blah blah blah, and it just comes to your house. So I was like, oh yeah, that's great, thanks. And then I checked on the website. It says, yeah, pre-orders arrive on the day. It says in little small print, sometimes, it's not every time, but pretty much comes on the day. But, you can't expect that, it's fair enough. There's obviously sometimes when people don't get them on the day. But anyway, for the most part, it tells you it comes on the day. And, yeah, so then, I got my shipping thing, and it's like, yes, an email. It says, yes, we have shipped your item, and it was, a few days before the release date. First class post, 1 or 2 working days, which was enough time for the release date. Your item will arrive on, and it says the date, because it says this is a pre-order item, it will arrive on the pre-order date. So I was like, great! And I was so excited, right? Because I pre-ordered it like a few years ahead and been looking forward for a long time. And then my pre-order doesn't turn up on the day. And it was so sad. And I was like, oh no, this is just sad. And so yeah, it didn't come. And I'm wondering whether you guys ever, I feel like I should have expected it. I should have anticipated this situation. I usually do, but for some reason I kept thinking in my head, I was so sure it was going to come, because the man told me so, and the website says pretty much yeah, and the email said it was going to come, and I was like, yeah, it's going to come, it's going to arrive, it's going to be great. Didn't arrive. So that was sad, and I was kind of like disappointed, and kind of sad that I bought it and it didn't come on the day. I mean, I know it's just a stupid thing. Like, it can probably come, it'll come a different day, but you know, I want it right now. And it's one of those things, isn't it, with instant, how you can get everything instantly now. It's like that. But I'm wondering whether you guys have ever had any pre-order problems, or whether you regularly pre-order things, or whether you actually, because I've never pre-ordered something. This is maybe my thing. I've never pre-ordered something and it actually came on the day it was released ever in my life. I've never had that happen, so I don't know why I was expecting that to happen. But I'm wondering whether it really does happen, or whether it's just some magical myth that never happens. Because there was no real option to, I just did, you know, ticked all the fields that I could. There was no other thing I could do to get it any quicker, you know. But yes, I'm wondering whether you guys, whether you often pre-order, whether it's something that you do, whether it's something that you like to do, whether it's something you're excited about, whether it's movies or games or books, or maybe like a limited edition steel book, maybe something like that. You know, where do you pre-order from? Do you like to pre-order things? Do you get your pre-order on the day that it's released, or is it not something that bothers you? Or if you don't get your pre-order, do you feel a little bit sad? You know, what are your thoughts on pre-ordering stuff? I mean, obviously I've not had ever the best time with pre-ordering stuff because I never get my stuff, but I don't think it's I just don't see it as a necessary thing, because I'm lucky enough to be able to head out, you know, because I obviously have a car of my own. I'm able to, you know, I guess if you didn't have a car and you had to get public transport, it might be a little bit more difficult to get out to the places to get it, so it might just be easier to order it online no matter what time it comes. Whereas for me, it's kind of, you know, I can get out and go and pick it up if I want to, like with Monday Movie Hunting, so it's not really a necessary thing that I need to do. But maybe say something's limited edition online and don't have it in shops, but then I think I'd be like, oh, okay, well, I can't get it anywhere else, so, you know, you've got to wait, there's no other option. Whereas with this, I feel like there is going to be some in shops somewhere. It's not just online, it's just that they might sell out quick, that's the problem. But yeah, I don't know, you guys let me know your thoughts on it. This isn't really a rant video, it's just an interesting thing that I was thinking about, because I was like, yeah, I wonder whether people do pre-order and what they actually think about it, because I actually don't know, I've never really spoken to anybody about it. So comment down below if you pre-order things, or if you have in the past, or maybe you've had like a big problem with it, or maybe you've always had really great successful pre-orders, I don't know. And you know, where do you like to pre-order from if you do, and have you ever done it, and have you ever never tried it? Ever never? You know what I mean. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, just something interesting to discuss. Thumbs up if you enjoy these discussion videos. Until then guys, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!